Hey guys, so I wanted to come on and share with you some of my setup that I'm prepping for Saturday, which will be the Rebel Co Market, and then on Sunday I will be at the Interlaken Farmers Market. So you know that I'm really getting into journal making. I love making handmade journals, and this is a sneak peek of some of the ones I worked on this week. So most of them are all 40 pages and they're just mostly blank pages inside. I do decorate the covers front and back and then the inside front and back, but other than that they're left for you to junk journal with, create collages, you can write, you can also do some art in them. Really, there's so much you can do. Over here is the inside of one of the junk journals I created, and I added a little bit of decorative paper when you open it in the center. And then here are two other ones. They're very botanical, nature, spring and summer vibe. Up here are some fun items I put together. I love this painting. It's a vintage painting. And then here is a ball perfect mason jar that I added just a bunch of different little goodies with. And we have some fun display items there that are for sale. Over here I have some Scrabble tiles. These were a hit at the market. People like to use these in their crafts, and I had some, so I thought this tray was perfect for them. And then I just have them fill, like I'll do like 5 for $1, and they go in these little baggies. People spell their names out with them, make jewelry. You get the idea. Over here, I absolutely love this antique cupcake tin, and I'm going to fill it with odds and ends, pieces of lace, buttons if I can find where I put them, some like junk journal supplies like tags and clusters, different things that I've made, and you can buy them to then decorate your journals with. So as you can see, this is just super fun, super cool, and I like how the metal pairs with the white and the beige because it breaks up too much of one color, which is always nice. And then here I grouped together 10 sheets of sheet music, and I'll sell them like that. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is opening up more of this and filling it with other supplies, ephemera. I was just kind of get an idea. I know for sure I want at least the journals up on the top there for display. And then over here, I found this metal caddy, and I thought it would be perfect for my ephemera packets. So here I had a German dictionary, and I took out some pages of it, did a stamp on the front of one, and then added some die cuts and some other stampings, and just a variety, 10 pieces. So for these packs, they are 10 pieces for $3 or 2 for $5 on these particular ones. On the ones that I will make more of and have more pieces and different sizes and items, the prices may vary, but you get the idea. So there I did this one and then added some, and you'd be surprised, one pack you could probably get out a couple pages or more of decorating with your journal. It just depends on what all you want per page, etc. But it doesn't take a lot to really make a page like complete. For example, in this journal I have here, I just took a vintage Gwen Frosted card and glued it in the front there, and I thought that that looked good enough. I took some of my coffee dyed paper and put it down first there so it gave it that aged look, and then on here I just did a die cut flower and a piece of fabric, and I left this part blank so if someone wanted to add more or their own writings they could do so. So a little bit really can go a long way. Of course, if you really want to get into it or use those pieces to make your own card envelopes, tags, etc., you know, you can do that too. You might just want to grab a few packs and you know me, if I came across these, my husband was like, yeah, well, you'd grab like 15 of them. So you can do that too. And then over here I have keys. I like using keys in different types of projects, and these ones are $1 each. I have some hardware left, this vintage decanter, some book stacks. These are some antique books, and just another pretty vintage print. And over here, this will be filled with little envelopes that you can glue into your journals or use them for other paper crafts. But this is just like a little envelope, and then you can pull this out. It has a little button on it. You can put it back in. I really enjoy making these. Whoops. But yeah, you can add more items in there. And then this is the back, just with some vintage paper. And then here's another envelope one I made that has, I glued a key on there, took some vintage insect paper, and then did that. So I'll have some of those, and that's kind of what my little table for the back table is gonna look like. Similarly, for the most part, I'll add more ephemera and more items, but you get the idea. And then I'm just gonna keep making it, and eventually I'll have a full stock on hand at all times. But the junk journals have been very popular, so I made 10, I think it was yesterday, and it does take me a bit of time, and I want to make them nice for you guys. So I'll have a system down here eventually. It's probably one of my favorite things to work with right now, and some of you know I get migraines and I have some other health issues, so I'm kind of trying to continue to do what I love, but on a different type of scale. So it's all a learning process for me. But I thank you for your support and that you guys are enjoying it. And I'll be at the Rebel Market on Saturday, and then on Sunday, the Interlaken Farmers Market. So I hope to see you guys soon. All right, bye-bye.